아, 야옹. 맞아, 거기를 왜 준비를 다 했지? 준비된 저기서 따라가야 돼. 네.
오케이.
보기만의 촛불. 오케이. 어려워. 너무 순발력을 요구하는 거야. 가운데 착 할 때 착 때려야 돼. 너무 없어. 따를 때 때리면 그냥 납작해져. 찍 하면서 납작해져.
어쨌든 안타깝다, 발이.
세바스티안. 옷 좀 갈아입자. 마음에 드는 옷이 없어. 어떻게 된 게? 그나마 이게 좀 검은색이라 예쁘긴 한데. 열쇠 또 있다.
Revelio.
저기
Life is so beautiful.
아 잘못 내려쳤어. 지금 이제 거기선 잘못 내려치면 어떻게 되지 나올 거야 뭐가.
Have you ever visited any of the hamlets outside?
거기 온신하고 있었나?
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister,
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily.
그러니까.
We've never been caught.
Revelio.
어디.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
어디 어스를 배울 거야, 복.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
근데 이름은 기억내. 콩프링고. X다.
제트야.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
I'm Fringo.
프링고.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Confringo!
and candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that. Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
이거 좋은데?
I think I've got it.
좀 더.
Well done.
우리에게 보여줄 게 몇 가지 있어. 여기 없는 동안. 여기서 안 되나? 이따 나가서 보여줄게.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd
비밀을
like.
지킨다.
And remember, keep this place between us.
근데 그 비밀은 얘가 위험해질 수도 있어.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
나는 지금의 이 정신 상태를 가지고 저 학교를 가면은 그냥 교복을 아주 정갈하게 입고 다닐 거야.
Hello,
진짜
Sebastian.
깔끔하게 입고 다닐 거야.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
얘한테 숨기라고 했어. 얘가 눈이 안 보이는 애구나.
That room's called the Undercroft.
모른 척하라 했어.
Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
오호.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
들어간다. 난 또 못 들어가나? 나 들어가고 싶은데 못 들어가나?
미안하다.
저런 자식 난 제일 싫어.
왜?
아주 노답 자식.
왜?
헤이씨! 헤이씨! 지밖에 모르는 놈. 에?
난 영어밖에 몰라.
피구 교수님이 뭔가 발견했으니까 좀 보재.
우리 웃긴 놈
뿔뿔. 가겠습니다, 피구 교수님. right away.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
그래서 새로 어디다 잡을지 좀 고민이어보고.
목표를 어디다 잡을까?
상황이 내가 좀 있구나.
호텔. 진짜 보기만 그때는 아빠도 나와 있겠구나. 집에 데려오기가 좀 그러네. 양주에 얻어올 거야?
Why do students always frown? They should burn the castle
애들 볼 거면은 아마 양주가 나왔겠지. 차대기도 편하고 애들도 뭐가 걱정이니 뭐가? 야야. 너무 뭔가?
뭐지? 용산에서 걸리고
야야야.
30분에는 무슨 잘 모르겠고
나는 숙소는 서울 쪽에서 잡아.
travel broadens the mind.
용산 쪽으로 잡는 게 좋겠지? 그래도? 아니, 강남 쪽으로 잡아, 아예, 뭐가. 용산이랑? 강남역, 강남이랑 잠실이랑 가깝잖아. 잠실에서 여기 버스 한 번에 오는 거 있어,
Healing
보험으로.
potions are a specialty here. Should you need any?
1시간 반 정도 걸리긴 하는데, 그 버스 타면은 한 번에 와. 잠실에서, 잠실역에서는 버스 한 번에 옵니둥.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
돈이 없다.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud.
고기는 지금 뭐하니? 잠실 그거 알아보고 있어? 잠실 그거 알아보고 있어? 그치. 오히려 적긴 해. 잠실역은 여튼 그 터미널 버스 같은 게 그 3100번인가 1300번인가 있어, 버스 이름이. 거기서 아마 오후까지 1시간 반이면은 그 양주덕현 초등학교에서 와, 내려. 완전 좋아버리지.
선생님, 예쁜 선생님이다.
약초 주신 선생님. 여기서 꽃 좀 얻어가자.
Revelio.
보고 있어. 실제 사람이 움직여서
그런 게임이 있고 안 그런 게임이지 않나? 근데 왜? 뭐가?
이렇게 만든 거죠? 거기 떴다.
응, 막혔어. 제기랄. 또 내실이면은 교수님이 날 부르셨어. 무슨 일일까 뭐가. 우와, 책 다 떨어뜨렸다. 호기한테 빨리 빗자루 타는 거랑 엄청난 구르기를 보여주고 싶단 말이지.
구르기 해주고?
그럼 난 강해복.
근데 거기에서 떨어뜨리네.
이거 하나도 안 되나? 이거를 아예 정리를? 우리 뽕뽕 스펠리아무스 얘를 아예 이게 맞는 거 같고 얘는 윙가르디움 레비오사 우리한테 보여줄 게 많다 이 말이야. 내 말은
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
여기가 뽁이 자고 있을 때 들어온 거라 뽁이 뭐라나?
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
쉽지 않네. 스토리가 어느 정도는 알 것 같아. 이제 보기한테 설명해줘야 되는데 기다려보겠네. 이거 너무 좋은데? 건프링도 일단 뭐가 여기 이제 곧 보이겠지만 내 뒤에 보면은 사람이 서 있을 저기 아까 뭐야 누구냐고 물어봤다 할아버지 있지. 그 할아버지 옆에 액자 3개 있는 거 보이니? 그럼 총 몇 명일까? 아, 저 4명이 나왔었어 한번 보기 잘 때. 근데 이제 저 사람의 기억을 한번 읽어서 그 기억이 내가 고대 마법을 쓸 수 있잖아. 엄청 센 거. 그리고 고대 마법을 볼 수도 있어, 나는. 근데 그런 나 같은 능력을 가진 사람이 옛날에 또 있었대. 그 능력을 가진 사람이랑 저기 아저씨 4명이랑 뭐 얘기하는 기억을 내가 한번 읽었었어. 나도 그게 어떤 기억이었는지 정확히 기억이 안 나. 그래서 이제 저 사람은 아는 사람이고, 그래서 저 아저씨가 나한테 고대 마법에 대해서 알려줄 테니까 시험 4개를 통과해라 라고 한 상황이야, 불과. 그래서 과거에 무슨 일이 있었는지 알아차려야 돼. 우리의 목표는 일단 고블린이 왜 우리를 쫓는가 그거를 알아야 돼. 가보자. 우리 보기 졸린 보기 데리고 가보자. 아니야? 우리 보기 조금 졸리잖아. 이렇게 조금 졸린 복. 보기한테 내가 보여주겠어요.
좋아요.
방금 반입 보가? 뭐야? 이것이 내가 새로 얻은 스킬.
Incendio.
그리고 이제 인센디오를 쓰면 바닥에 동그랗게 나타나는 뭐야 인센디오? 이렇게 마두잡.
오늘도 달린다.
맞아.
오늘은 너무 세지만 이겼던데.
아니 여기서 빗자루를 못 타, 브록 젠장.
진짜?
영. 아니 어디 계시는 거예요? 여기 멀리 계시는구나. 오케이. 네, 알았어. 이제 뽀기한테 빗자루를 보여줄 때가 되었다. 빗자루 비싼 거 샀더니 확실히 다르더라고, 뽀. 느낌이 다른 게 아니라 그냥 생김새도 달라 보아. 이거 왜 이래? 맞잖아. 맞아. 빗자루 탔어, 뽀. 보이니? 내 빗자루는 어둠의 마법사가 쓰는 빗자루야. 그래서 뒤에서 검은 불꽃이 나오지. 그치?
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
내 매연을 받아라. 받아라 내 매연. 그러니까 여기에 잠깐 세이브 포인트가 있으니까.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him
예,
myself.
이거는
in some
뭔가 원신으로
rooms with
따지면 그냥
Rookwood's
사이드
lot I
퀘스트로
did.
생각하면 되지.
I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders,
스토리랑 큰 관련 없어.
especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's
너무 많네요.
loyalists. They
도와드린다고요.
seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again.
란록이 뭐가
I think
날
he
돋는
sought the
악당이야.
Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems
이
somehow
세계에서
immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
내가 최종적으로 쓰러뜨려야 하는
I
녀석이
can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be
Ranrock.
appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some
No.
insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
여보기 지쳤다.
Claire will be at her shop
아니,
if
왜냐면
you'd like to
퀘스트는
speak.
받아놓으려고. 퀘스트 받아놔야
Revelio.
편해. 여기 이 집에 돈이 많다. 집을 털겠어 뭐가. 도비다 도비. 돌비 안녕. 사과도 하나 훔쳐 먹고 돈도 가져가고. 돈 가져가고 사과도 먹고.
Revelio.
역시 남의 집기 좋아.
따뜻해 보인다.
우비 집 제대로 안 지키냐?
그냥
나 훔쳐갈 동안 뭐 하는 거요?
왜 공명도 안 열어봐?
공상자 열어봤는데?
Revelio.
나 몸상자 여기 있다. 완전 내 스타일 지팡이 손잡이가 얻었어. 완전 내 스타일이었고. 바로 껴주자.
Revelio.
또 뭘까? 또 뭘까?
Incendio.
붉은 것도 아니고.
Confringo.
컴프링거도 아니고. 또 뭘까?
이게 뭐지? 어떻게 오는 건가?
Revelio.
빨리. 이 마을 털 게 많다 이 마을.
예쁜다.
그러니까. 갖고 싶네. 오기를 왜 따라?
Revelio.
우리 보기는 정말 같은 학교였으면 나랑 친해지지 못했을 수도 있어. 왜냐면 나는 모험만 했을 거야.
나도 모험을 했어.
보기는 왠지 약소하게 수업에 관심이 있었을 것 같아. 그러니까.
마법 선물이랑 놀 거였고.
나는 어둠의 마법을 배우러 다녀. 콤프링고.
어디 결정이야 그럼.
Incendio.
안 받았어. 난 강하니까 벌점 준다고 하면 난 컴프링고 쓸 거야.
Revelio.
굉장히 좋은 걸 많이 주는구만 여기는. 근데 많은데 여긴? 여기 먹을 게 너무 많은데?
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
컴프링고. 재밌는데 프로. 이런 거 안 해주면 컴프링고 쓸 거야.
Revelio. I should investigate.
자물쇠는 못 열었고.
자물쇠 여는 걸 아직 안 배웠어.
아직 못 배우고.
그러니까 컴프링고부터 배워버리다니. 그러니까 어둠의 자물쇠도 못 따는데 어둠의 마법부터 배워버렸어. 뭐가 엄청난 순서야.
Revelio.
이 집에 못 들어가고 이 집에 들어갈 수 있나? 이 집에 장물쇠 걸려있나?
I could use some
장물쇠 걸려있나? 자, 여기 테스트 아저씨 받고.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm.
아까 할머니가 나한테 찾아달라고 한
Then
사람.
we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Baldolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us.
무기가 지루해.
When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge.
바돌프가 얘 여자의 동생인데
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's
그날도
loyalists.
여기서 팔 물건들을 얻으려고 다니다가 란록의 부하들을 만나서 처맞았대.
I wouldn't want you to risk injury.
그래서 병원에 입원해가지고 다 나오면서 그 부하들을 찾아가서 제가 복수를 하겠다 라고 하면서 이상한 마법을 배우면서 사라졌대. 그래서 저분도 나한테 찾아달라고 하는 거고 아까 그 할머니도 나한테 찾아달라고 했던 거야. 미안하지만 물고기가 뭐라고 하는 거지? 아, 저기 그건가? 오케이. 자, 그러면 나는 다시 교수님 만나러 가보겠습니다. 가면서. 얘 왜 이렇게 안 오니? 빨리 오라고 할 것만. 교수님, 저는 체크포인트면 길 가는 데 있는 체크포인트 좀 찍으면서 갈게요.
마지막까지. 만만이다.
가자, 내 오토바이야. 내 연을 뿜어라. 으쌰. 아주 훌륭한 차야, 폭. 아주 마음에 들어버리는 차야.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
You should be able to take care of yourself. I'm not giving you anything.
How cruel! Calling me a liar? I don't need the help of someone so rude.
형 있길래 말 걸어봤어.
Better hope the wolves don't get you. You won't receive a drop of help from the likes of them.
너한테 악담을 퍼붓는구만. 저 사람이 나한테 도와달라 했거든? 근데 자기는 니는 니가 지키라고 내가 얘기했어. 어디서 공짜는 없어. 뭐. 교수님 조금만 기다리세요. 체크포인트 하나만 더 찍고요.
What are you up to now?
됐고 이제 교수님한테 가면 된다. 교수님 갑니다. 이제 간다. 복. 지금 난 새벽에 이렇게 몰래 어두운 일을 하고 있는데 우리 뽀기는 기숙사에서 자고 있겠지.
Intriguing place, Sanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
Over here.
아주 자. 교수님 만났다. 오래 기다리셨죠?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Petrificus Totalis. Petrificus Totalis.
What was that?
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
여기는 거기에 자고 있으니 야
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
어머니.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Lumos.
Lumos!
끝이야?
아니.
이게 탑에서 왔구나. 맞지?
아, 15분 전에 왔어, 뭐가.
거기서 모르겠어.
Revelio. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood.
You won't get away.
Careful now. Potato. Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizards. I'd wager this mess is the fault of time, not goblins. I'm glad that's over. Best head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment.
Welcome to San Bakar's tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. Revelio. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio.